What's the most important, because everything is very important, and if you miss one out, it's almost like you've missed a piece out of the jigsaw. God designed that this living machinery be in daily activity, and in that activity is its preserving power. So what's a preservative? It's something that stops you going bad or off. And when I meet people in their latter years of life who are looking very good, I already know they must be exercising. And remember, muscle knows no age. Whether you're 9 or 90, you can have strong muscles. Earlier this week we talked about many ladies so unfortunate that are having vaginal prolapses, uterine prolapses, also bladder prolapses, and it is not necessary. And we also discussed how it's so unfortunate that the doctor sews mesh there, because sometimes the mesh doesn't work and you've got all sorts of problems. The problem's not the mesh. Well, what is the problem? The problem is the lady doesn't realise that because she has not been exercising, her muscles are getting very, very weak, very, very soft, and the poor doctor goes in to stitch things up and he can't stitch it up. So he has to put some mesh in there. So please don't blame the mesh, and please don't blame the doctor. They're doing the best they can. So what's the problem? The problem is education.
Imagine feeling younger, more energized, and full of life in just 1 week, without spending hours working out. Sounds amazing, right? The powers of a regular fitness routine are impressive. Moderate physical activity can improve your mental, physical, and emotional well-being. No matter how many birthdays you've celebrated, exercise can make you look younger and fitter for your age when done on a regular basis. Dr. Barbara O'Neill, a well-known health expert, has discovered a simple way to make this happen with her 3x3 technique. This quick and powerful workout can completely change how you feel in just 7 days. Whether you want to feel happier, think more clearly, or improve your overall health, this method is for everyone, no matter your age or fitness level.
The problem is that people don't realise they've got to keep these bodies in good working order. You have a look at the intensive program that Olympian champions go through. Well, we're training for something more important than the Olympic Games. We're training for life. And we're training for those latter years of life that we should be enjoying. God meant for us to enjoy our life every minute of the day, not just when we're 9. But also in our latter years. So what does exercise have to contain for it to be a preservative?
Ready to learn the secret to looking and feeling younger? Let's dive into Dr. O'Neill's easy approach and find out how just 9 minutes a day can make a big difference. Exercises are like a powerful energy drink made with no artificial flavors. They fire up the brain and body and make you feel more energetic and active after every session. For beginners, exercise might be painful and strenuous, but when practiced on a daily basis, you will be at ease with your workouts. The more regular and committed you are with your routine, the more you will start enjoying them, and the more old years you can peel off from your body. Dr. O'Neill often points out that modern sedentary lifestyles have contributed to many of the chronic health issues prevalent today, such as obesity, cardiovascular diseases, and diabetes. Regular exercise is a key factor in preventing these conditions and reversing the aging process at a cellular level. In her teachings, O'Neill explains that exercise does much more than just burn calories. One of the central benefits she emphasizes is the stimulation of the production of human growth hormone, HGH, which plays a critical role in keeping the body youthful. HGH decreases as people age, but specific exercises can help boost its production naturally. The human growth hormone, HGH, is often called the youth hormone for good reasons. It plays a crucial role in keeping our bodies youthful by maintaining lean muscle mass, skin elasticity, bone density, and overall vitality. However, as we age, HGH levels naturally decline, leading to common signs of aging like wrinkles, reduced muscle mass, and decreased energy. Dr. O'Neill emphasizes the importance of boosting HGH levels naturally, as relying on artificial HGH supplements can come with unwanted side effects. Before we dive deeper into Dr. O'Neill's incredible method, make sure to like, share, and subscribe for more amazing health tips. Now let's keep going. So, how can we naturally increase our HGH levels? Dr. O'Neill advocates for high-intensity exercise as one of the most effective methods. High-intensity exercise consists of short bursts of intense exercise, followed by periods of rest or lower-intensity activity. This dynamic workout approach doesn't just burn calories, it actively stimulates the body to release more HGH. As we grow older, the metabolism rate of our body gradually slows down. However, regular workouts can help you burn more calories per session and help you maintain a consistent weight even in your gray hair days. One of the best ways to burn calories is to include resistance training in your daily workout sessions. This is because of the fact that working with weights, light or medium, develops muscle mass and makes you look a bit bulky, depending on the amount of weights you're training with. Dr. O'Neill's 3x3 technique is an easy and practical way to add high-intensity exercise to your daily routine. This method involves doing 3 different exercises, each lasting 3 minutes, with short breaks in between. Dr. O'Neill believes that the key to making this technique work is to be consistent and to really push yourself during those 3 minutes. One of the key concepts in exercise physiology is the relationship between glycogen stores, lactic acid, and energy production during intense workouts. Glycogen is the stored form of glucose in the body, primarily found in the muscles and liver. It serves as a crucial energy source during physical activity, especially during high-intensity exercise. When you engage in physical activity, your body taps into these glycogen stores to fuel your muscles. During moderate to high-intensity exercise, glycogen is broken down into glucose, which is then used to produce adenosine triphosphate, ATP, the primary energy currency of cells. This process allows your muscles to contract and perform various movements. The amount of glycogen stored in your body can significantly affect your performance. Well-trained athletes can store more glycogen, allowing them to sustain high-intensity efforts for longer periods. However, when your glycogen stores are depleted, you may experience fatigue, decreased performance, and an inability to maintain your exercise intensity. If you engage in prolonged or very intense exercise, you can use up all your glycogen stores. Once depleted, your body has to rely on other energy sources, such as fat, which is less efficient for high-intensity efforts. This is why athletes often focus on carbohydrate intake before and after workouts to replenish glycogen stores for future performance. During high-intensity workouts, especially when glycogen stores are being rapidly utilized, your body produces lactic acid. When you exercise intensely, your body may not be able to supply enough oxygen to the muscles for aerobic metabolism, which uses oxygen to produce ATP. Instead, your body switches to anaerobic metabolism, where glucose is broken down without oxygen. This process generates ATP quickly, but also produces lactic acid as a byproduct. The accumulation of lactic acid in the muscles can contribute to the sensation of fatigue and burning during intense exercise. Contrary to popular belief, lactic acid itself isn't solely responsible for muscle soreness after workouts. It's mainly a temporary byproduct that the body clears away after exercise. Every individual has a lactate threshold, which is the exercise intensity at which lactic acid starts to accumulate in the bloodstream faster than the body can clear it away. Training can increase your lactate threshold, allowing you to perform at higher intensities for longer without fatigue. This is one reason why high-intensity training is so effective. By pushing your limits, you can improve your body's ability to handle lactic acid. Exercise doesn't just make you feel younger. Regular physical activity may decrease the aging process in your chromosomes. Telomeres, the caps at the end of your chromosomes that control aging, become shorter as you age. Longer telomeres are associated with longevity. Some studies have found a link between regular exercise and the lengthening of the telomeres, suggesting that exercise can slow your biological clock. A dewy sheen on your cheeks from all the sweat dripping off your forehead may be one of many ways fitness keeps your skin young. In one study published in 2019 in Biology, Basal, researchers studied a small group of adults aged 20-84. The frequent exercisers over age 40 had skin resembling the more supple, elastic skin of people in their 20s and 30s. The researchers theorized that exercise creates body substances that help slow aging in the skin. Studies from the University of California, San Francisco have found a link between regular exercise and the rate at which telomeres slow. The more you exercise on a regular basis, the longer it takes for telomeres to slow, and the longer your cells will live. You'll not only feel younger, you'll be physically younger, literally. Exercise is a wonderful distraction from our stressful lives. Hiking, running, playing sports, and other engaging activities are a great break from our day-to-day grinds. But the reason we actually feel great after exercising, and even better when we exercise on a regular schedule, is chemical. When we exercise, endorphins are released in our brains, which reduce stress and make us even-keeled. And we all know how stress and anxiety play a part in how we feel, both physically and mentally. Extended periods of high stress can have dramatic effects on our body's functionality, including putting physical stress on our bodies that increases the negative effects of aging. So, exercise more, stress less, look and feel younger. If you're struggling to get a restful night's sleep, exercise may be the key to improving your sleeping habits. Heart-pumping workouts tire you out, but there's more to it than that. Sleeping well helps your body function optimally, so you're less likely to feel stressed and toss and turn all night. A review published in 2017 in Advances in Preventive Medicine found that exercise helps sleep quality and duration in a large population, especially among middle-aged and older adults and people with chronic illnesses. The high-intensity exercise approach to cardio exercise is definitely physically demanding, but it can be modified to different levels of fitness. That said, if you have any cardiovascular problems or other health concerns that limit your ability to exercise at very intense levels, or if you are relatively new to aerobic exercise or not already in good shape, high-intensity exercise may not be for you, at least for now. If you have any doubts or concerns about whether it might be safe for you, check in with your medical professional before trying high-intensity exercise. Like all muscles, your heart becomes weak after periods of inactivity. As a result, your heart must work harder to pump blood throughout your body. Eventually, that raises stress and leaves you quickly tired and winded. However, moderately intense exercise, like a brisk 30-minute walk, can strengthen your heart, helping it pump oxygen-rich blood more efficiently through your system. Regular workouts reduce your risk of cardio problems that increase with age, such as high blood pressure and triglycerides. Triglycerides are fat in the blood that can block or harden arteries. Blood pressure and triglycerides are big-time contributors to heart disease, one of the most common causes of death in the United States. As you age, you may notice that your joints become stiff. Additionally, your blood vessels can lose their flexibility, making it difficult for them to expand and contract as needed. And if your blood vessels lose that flexibility, they cannot deliver oxygen-rich blood to your brain, heart, and muscles. Stiff arteries can raise your blood pressure, meaning your heart has to work harder to pump blood through them. Exercise can lower blood pressure and improve circulation. A study published in 2020 in the Journal of Physiology found that simple stretching programs like yoga or Pilates also help boost artery flexibility. Some people complain of posture problems, and it's something that is inevitable as we age. Muscle loss and bone density are to blame, but there isn't much to be done about either. What we can do is work on our posture in our younger/midlife years, and of course, exercise. Strength training helps build our muscles to support our skeletons, particularly our spines, which keeps us taller for longer. There are also some interesting correlations between our psychological state and posture. And since we know exercise makes us mentally and emotionally feel better, it stands to reason that it helps our posture on the psychological level as well. Exercise really can help you stay young, both physically and mentally. But if you really want to make it work for you, a change in diet is essential. Drinking more water, watch what you put into your body. Be mindful of how you go about your day in relation to how your body functions. A total change in lifestyle can help you become healthier and, in a sense, younger. If you found this secret to feeling younger exciting, don't forget to like this video and share it with your friends. Subscribe for more tips on health and wellness.